of those things, FP, I'm liking how the conversation is going because for me, it's showing how the brand is kind of scaling. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And when it comes to scale, you need people.
100%.
And one thing I've admired about FullyPaid, and you especially, is that you shine a light on the people you work with. Me and you have had conversations where you tell me you're hiring this person at XYZ. So my questions are, how do you kind of build a good team?
It is tough still, very, very tough, because obviously you got to get the right person in. That's number one. But also as well as the work ethic. The work ethic's also another thing as well. So I think I won't always get it right, but I try my best, because the business is about learning, innit? There's times where I've got things wrong, and there's times when I've got things right. So it's one of them things there. You just got to make sure that the person's on the same wavelength of where you're trying to go to, or what sort of vision where you're trying to go to. So I feel like that's what it is. I feel like if you get someone that's on the same wavelength, they share the same vision as you, they're hardworking, etc. I feel like that's good, but it's also hard as well getting the right people in. It's never easy. Definitely not even in this climax now. It's tough to get the right people in.
Why is it so tough?
Because I feel like the society now is a lot lazier and a lot softer. So you're almost having to pamper a lot of things, like sugarcoat a lot of things. Because some people just can't take criticism.
Hey, FP's coming like Roy Keane, you know.
No, I'm being serious. Some people can't take criticism, and I feel like the world we're in now, like, let's say if I hired someone, I don't know, from the age of, I'll say like 19 to 24 or whatever, their society and their world is different from my world. So I would have to approach it a bit differently, because I can't say certain things, because a lot of people from that generations are just, to be honest with you, they're just soft. So they can't take criticism. So I feel like the world's backwards now. A lot of people need to be pampered. And I feel like sometimes it's hard as well, because it doesn't help. It hasn't helped. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But I feel like that's the problem we're facing right now in the current climates of life, where the way people's feelings are now, you say the wrong thing, it's long, and you might not even say it the wrong thing like that, but you might just say it how it is. But people can't accept things like that now. So it's a problem now. It's a big problem these days, because people's feelings people are in their feelings, unfortunately, and it is where it is, isn't it?
Yeah, and so, do you know what FP is like?
So you're having to adapt.
Facts. And I think this is a really important part of the conversation, because I feel as though it's something that a lot of brand owners don't necessarily ever think about until they get there. Because naturally, when you're building a brand, usually by yourself or with one other person, you're not managing anyone. But naturally, as the brand starts to scale, you have to start managing people. 100%. And you're talking about managing people from different generations. So therefore, naturally, they're different to you.
100%.
They communicate differently.
They're built differently.
They're built differently. Do you know what I'm saying? And you've never had training for this. So it's like no one can necessarily expect you to get it right first time. But I feel like it's something that develops over time. Do you know what I'm saying? And you've probably experienced that.
100%. So over the years, I've realised certain things. I realised that I need to, like, certain things can't be said a certain way because of people's feelings, but also as well, I've learned people's, like, how people's emotions are like. So I kind of almost know how to deal with different sort of people. I'm a judge of character, so I'll know who to be stern on and who not to be stern on, because I mean, it's like Alex Ferguson, Ronaldo. Ferguson was never stern on Ronaldo because obviously, again, he probably knew that Ronaldo he's not built like Roy Keane, or he's not built like Rooney, or he's not built like Beckham. So you got to be almost careful and almost like be like literally just be a judge of character, because obviously some people can't handle that and some people can. So that's what I've learned over the years.
You really have to take each person as an individual. Like,
100%.
Just tough, because you're a busy guy. Like, you just want to get things done.
So over the years, I realised that, cool, you can't do this and you can't do that, and you can do that and that. So it's long.
Thanks for watching another episode of Where's My Podcast. If you ever want to take in future episodes on the go, you can find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Whilst you're there, please leave us a 5-star review. It would really help. And also, don't forget to follow us on our Instagram, WMTV_LDN, to keep up to date with the latest goings on in UK fashion. Keep it locked.